Hey guys, welcome to question MM322 of the Maths Methods Fortify study guide. Now, part of the graph of the function f of x equals 2 outside of x squared plus ax take 4 is shown below, just here. Now, part A says, given that the shaded area is 68 on 3 units squared, find the value of A. Alright, awesome. So, because this area is below the x-axis, it's going to come out as a negative integral, okay? Which means that normally we would write that our area is equal to the integral from 0 to 2 of f of x, right? But this is going to give us a negative value because it's below the x-axis. But we want a positive value because area needs to be positive. So we're going to put a negative out the front here, and that's going to make this whole thing positive, okay? We're allowed to do that. That's what we should do. So we know that our area is equal to 68 on 3, which means that 68 on 3 is equal to negative from 0 to 2 of f of x, which is 2 x squared plus ax minus 4 dx. And that's actually our first mark. So recognizing that gives us our first mark. And then we can just evaluate. So we're going to take this 2 out because it's a constant. So we're going to say negative 2, 0 to 2 of x squared plus ax take 4 dx. Then what we're going to do is actually just evaluate this as normal. So integral of x squared is x cubed over 3. Integral of ax is ax squared over 2. Integral of negative 4 is negative 4x. And we're doing that from 0 to 2. Awesome. So now we get negative 2 outside of 2 cubed over 3 plus a times 2 squared over 2 minus 4 times 2. And if we subbed in 0 for all of these, we would just get 0. So we just go minus 0. That's it. So then what we get, actually, you know what? Let's move up to the top. Then what we get, sorry, 68 on 3 is equal to negative 2 outside of 8 on 3 plus 4a on 2 minus 8. Which works out to negative 2, negative 16 on 3 plus 2a. And that's what we'll get inside there. Now, expanding all this out, we get 32 over 3, take away 4a is equal to 68 on 3. Okay? If you're having a bit of trouble following along with this, with the pace I'm going at, just pause the video and have a watch through as I'm going. So now I'm going to multiply both sides. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm just going to move 32 on 3 over here, which means I'm going to get 36 on 3 equals negative 4a. So therefore 12 equals negative 4a. So therefore a is equal to negative 3. That's our second mark. Guys, that's it for part A. As always, if you have any questions, let me know, but let's move on to part B. Part B is probably a little bit more simple. It's also a 2-mark question. And it says, find the values of B and C where the graph of f intercepts the x-axis. So these bits here, so x-intercepts of this graph. So now that we found A, we know that f of x is equal to 2 outside of x squared. Now we found that A was equal to negative 3, which means that we have x squared take 3x take 4. Now what we want to do is find these x-intercepts, right? And we don't have our cas, so we're not allowed to use that. And we know that our x-intercepts occur at y equals 0. So we're going to say 0 equals 2 outside of x squared take 3x take 4. And what we want to do is factorize this, right? So we want 2 factors of negative 4 that add to negative 3, right? So then we get negative 4 and 1. So we get x take 4, x plus 1, which means that x is equal to 4 and x is equal to negative 1. So therefore, b equals negative 1 and c equals 4. So your first mark is probably here, and then your second mark is your actual answers. Guys, that's it for MM322. As always, please hit me up if you have any questions in the comments below. But otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.